Hi, this is Dr. Darnise coming to you with another installment in my lifestyle series. Many of you know me as a life coach, helping women to reclaim their confidence and purpose and have courage to step into the life they want to lead. And I've been a life coach, college professor for many years now. And one thing that I'm working on at this time is a new book, and it's called 40 something. And it's still a working title and a work in progress, but I'm working on it to help women who are particularly in their 40s to um, love and value and really know yourself, as as I do as well, being a woman in that decade, a most fabulous decade, the 40s. But what I find a lot of times for women who are 40 something like us is that in some ways we kind of give up. There's some of us who are feeling kind of like we haven't achieved what we thought we would in our youthful and enthusiastic 20s, and then in our 30s, we were working really hard and doing a lot of things for a lot of people, still exploring a lot of things, but maybe getting a bit more serious because you've got family responsibilities, more family responsibilities in your 30s, and more serious job responsibilities in your 30s. And then you get to be in your 40s, and some things start to fall into place more in terms of your confidence. What I find, even though I say, the women who come to me, I'm really helping them to reclaim confidence, to step into their purpose, and to have the courage to walk that, to be authentic to who they are. But when they reach out to me, they're at a crossroads. There's a transformation that's about to happen, and that can happen. And if they have courage, we have courage to walk that path, we can really create a life we love. And that's what I'm about. That's what my coaching business is about. But one of the things, as I was starting to say about being 40 something, is some women are disappointed. They're disappointed they didn't have the man, they don't have the man that they wanted, the marriage, the children. They haven't progressed in their careers as much as they thought they would. Um, a whole variety of things that I couldn't even really list here. But for various reasons, they're feeling kind of disappointed, and they start to give up on themselves. And that's what I'm here to say. Don't give up on yourself. And one of the ways in which we do that is with our appearance or with our bodies. Um, some of the things that we know to do to take care of ourselves, we just don't do anymore. So, your diet is important, not that you have to be a certain number on a scale, but just for health, and so that when you look at yourself, you like what you see in the mirror. That's what's really most important. Do you like what you see when you look in the mirror? Are you comfortable with your body? If you're not comfortable with your body, then it's very hard to be successful doing other things, because if the other things may require you to be visible. If you're going to be in any kind of position of leadership, you probably have to be visible. And if you're not feeling good about yourself, then people aren't going to buy you or follow you or trust you on a certain level, because they'll see that you're not really comfortable, or they'll see that something is kind of off. So I want to encourage my 40 something sisters to um, do what you got to do to take care of yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Take care of your skin, your hair, your teeth, your hands, your nails, and all the things that are important to you. Now, if those things are not important to you, then you can click away. But particularly as women, we are judged harshly by our appearance, and just from little girls, even we start internalizing that we're supposed to be cute, we're supposed to be sexy, we're supposed to be pretty, and all the things that go along with that. And although I'm all about deconstructing a lot of the societal expectations and reconstructing in light of what we want for ourselves, I do know that a lot of us are struggling. Let me just plain on the face of it, a lot of us are struggling. So lately I've been doing my videos completely bare-faced. And so some people, I've gotten some emails about my skin. And people ask me, on the street, what do you do for your skin? You have nice skin. I'm like, well, thank you. I've been taking care of my skin since I was a preteen, actually, because I had really oily skin, and so I had a lot of acne breakouts. And fortunately, it didn't leave me with, scarring that a lot of people do encounter. But because of that, I learned to take care of my skin very early in life. I got into the habit of washing my face twice a day and using products to help control the oil and, finding the right kind of moisturizer kind of things and toners. And so probably since the time I was, I don't know, 11 or so, I've been taking care of my skin. And, it shows I'm in my late 40s now. Um, and I'm just, wanting to share with you how important taking care of your skin is. I teach college and I share with young women, you know, especially, in this day and age, people smoke cigarettes. It's kind of amazing. I live in California and smoking is, a lot of people don't smoke in California. So when I see young people smoking on college campus, it doesn't really register with them to say, you shouldn't smoke because you're going to get cancer, you're going to get emphysema or something. It's going to shorten your lifespan. They're not thinking that. They're 19, 20 years old. They're not thinking that. But if I kind of pull a young lady aside and I say, well, it'll make you look old, it'll put lines on your face early. She's listening then. And I go, oh, okay, a little vanity, that might help. So, yeah, I guess, I'm in the habit of kind of like nudging people to be the best they can be and put down things that are not good for you. So what I've done is I've created a list of items rather than spend time on the video going through all of these items. Kind of a product junkie in terms of skincare. I did one about hair, um, but skincare, yeah, as I said, I've been, you know, taking care of my skin since I was about 11, very deliberately. And so there are some things that I've come to know are important, especially as we get older. You really have to have a good cleanser. You have to get that makeup off your skin every night before you go to bed. Every night. Never go to sleep with makeup on. You've got to have a really good cleanser. Toners are optional. If you have a really good cleanser, you shouldn't really need a toner. But, okay, if you like a toner, something very mild usually, even witch hazel can be good for you. And then I'm a believer in serums. Serums where you can pack in, the consistency is like a very light liquidy gel. Usually, sometimes it's more of a lotion, but they're good because they pack in a lot of vitamins, or whatever the particular product is. They pack in a lot in a concentrated form. So I'm a big believer in serums, and again, I'll put a list of some things, of some suggestions for you. Not to say that these are the best ever on the planet, but they work well for me, and I'm just sharing. Some of them are pricey, some of them are not. Some you can find in the drugstore, some you'll have to order. I'm kind of kind of a snob about my skincare, I guess I'll say. And then eye cream. Eye cream becomes necessary in the 40s. Just at least something to add hydration. Just to add hydration. You take a little on your ring finger and tap, 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 tap. Don't rub. You don't want to pull on your eyes at all. And then a sunscreen. Now, a lot of us who are African American don't think about the step of a sunscreen, but we need some sunscreen too. And a low SPF is good. An SPF. SPF 15 works fine. If you're a lighter complected, then you'll probably need more than the 15. So that's very, very important. If you're not using a sunscreen, then you're spending a lot of time and money on the other products. It's just not even worth it. The sun is that powerful. And then, of course, you'll need a really good moisturizer. Sometimes the sunscreen can double as your moisturizer, or if it's dry and cold where you are, or in the winter months you want to use something heavier, or at night when you go to sleep you want to use something different. So you need a good moisturizer that matches your skin, depending if you're oily, combination, or dry. And a lot of us as African American in our 40s, we're still oily. I know I am. I'm always thinking I'm shining. I'm still oily. And you know what's good about that is being oily keeps away the wrinkles. Like for most of us, we don't have wrinkles. That's not the way we age. We do age, but it seems like all of a sudden, maybe around 60 or so, we just sag. We've got a lot of loose skin or something. It's all of a sudden happened. But, thank the gods that we don't, age as visibly as other ethnicities. And so that's an advantage. But you do want to use, you do want to help out. You know, you want to help yourself out. There's a couple of oils that are actually good for your skin. Avocado oil, vitamin E, jojoba, all over body. And you're going to use it on your face very, very little. Obviously, if you have oily skin, you can still use it, but very, very little. Olive oil, did I say olive? Is very good for our skins, but again, very little of it. So you don't ever want it to be greasy. It should just be enough that your face does not feel dry. And then you put that in your hair too. Anyway, this video is getting to be kind of long. I don't want to keep you with all of that, but I do want to just say, you know what, women, don't give up on yourselves. Take care of everything you have. Take care of your health. Take care of your mental well-being. You can see me for that, drdarnise.com. Maybe I'll put my phone number there also. Because I help women, you know, think straight, think clearly about who you are and all the gifts you have and what you bring. This is the decade to know, value, and love and trust yourself. If you haven't before, this is the decade for that, because you still got it going on. You really do. And I want to encourage you. Above all else, I want to encourage you. So again, I'm doing a lot of these videos in my bare face just so you see, you know, who I am, and that, you know, just play to your own strengths. Don't be afraid of what, you know, you're supposed to look like or supposed to be, but do take care of yourself. Here I'm going to come in just for a shot. You can see I, you know, no makeup on. This is what I look like. I wake up like this. You know, to my eye, I'm going to say I have some dark circles under here, and you know, I have some flaws. I'm not going to point them out, but I'm, you know, I'm 40 something. I'm encouraging other 40 somethings. Be fabulous. Be you. Do your thing. Don't give up on yourself. Give me a call. Look me up on drdarnise.com. All right. Until next time.